It's Friday and we are cooking up a storm. We have Sean Little from Bon Temps Grill, executive chef. Thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me.
I am so excited. You have quite the spread. You're making one of my favorites.
Today we're going to do our tuna and avocado tartare.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds amazing.
I love this one because it's really easy.
Yeah.
It's something that's light and healthy, you know, it's so fast to make.
Yeah.
You know?
So remind me, what is a tartare?
So tartare generally refers to a raw product.
Okay.
Traditionally, you would talk about a beef tartare, right?
Okay.
And that's a recipe that was developed in France. So we've taken a take on it with tuna. I think Acadiana has started eating more and more sushi and more comfortable with the idea of raw fish, you know. So this is going to be kind of our take on sushi, kind of.
I love sushi. I'm a
so
huge sushi fan. So what are some of the key ingredients that you need?
So we have here, so we're going to make it with our ponzu. So we have soy sauce, our lime juice, our orange juice, and we're going to have a little red pepper flake.
Ooh.
Of course, our tuna and our avocado.
Okay.
So one of the tricks about our trade, right, you might wonder, how do they get the little stack when you go to a restaurant? Well, here's the key. This is a ring mold.
So y'all don't sit there and strategically
right.
mold
Make
it.
a perfect circle, right? I don't have that kind of skill, but if you you can get these ring molds probably on Amazon, or if you go to a kitchen supply place or a restaurant, you know, kind of equipment
of
place.
the
Just ruined the magic for me.
it.
I thought it was just so
Right.
perfect.
Letting our
Man.
secrets out, right? You know?
I absolutely love it. Now this, would you say this is a popular menu item for you guys?
Oh,
over
very
at Bon
much
Temps?
so, very much so. Yeah, yeah. I think it's, you know, it's shareable, it's quick, it's light, it's refreshing. You know, so I think all of those things. It's health conscious, even. You know, so as people kind of stray away from fried foods, this is a nice kind of replacement appetizer for them.
Yeah, and out of the ingredients list, I think I'm most shocked about the orange juice.
Yeah, I
that
was
you
looking over there.
mentioned.
So that says orange juice.
Right.
I'm
So
intrigued.
ponzu is an Asian sauce. You'll find it with fish dishes a lot. You know.
Yeah.
It's a citrus kind of soy blend, and then you have that little pop from the red pepper flake. So
that does
it all
sound
joins together really nicely with the avocado and the tuna.
Yeah.
So you guys will enjoy it. I hope.
I love
today.
avocado.
I'm
I love
excited.
tuna. I love orange juice.
I know,
So
when
this,
Sean
you
came in
can't
here
really go
and said,
wrong with
this is what I'm making, I'm like, oh, I about died and went to heaven. This is like the best day ever. And we're going to be cooking with you throughout the show. So stay with us. That is coming up. Michael, you have a look at the forecast coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna stay up to date with.
All right, welcome back. We are hanging out with Sean Little, executive chef over at Bon Temps Grill. It's the moment we've been waiting for.
Right. Let's get to work on our tuna today.
I just looked over at that as I was walking over. I was like,
Michael got
I'm so excited. I love
Big old chunk of
sushi.
tuna, right?
Big old
You
chunk of
know?
tuna.
That's a good way to start the afternoon. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this tuna steak, and you could get, you know, just go to a reputable fish purveyor, you know, your local grocery store, your favorite fish mart. Make sure you have a nice pink tuna. It's not slimy. You know, it has good fresh color, smells fresh. And just make sure you buy quality fish,
Absolutely.
you know. So first I'm going to slice this like this to split it in half, because what I'm looking for here is a smaller dice.
Okay.
Right? So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to take my tuna and slice it.
Now, why do you want a smaller dice for
Just,
a dish like this?
you know, you want to take, anytime you're kind of eating something raw, you kind of want smaller bites, you know. You don't want a big old piece of, you know, if you were doing a beef tartare, a big piece of steak or something like that. So, and it also adds to the aesthetic. It's kind of pretty, you know.
And this tuna is such a great color too.
Oh,
It's such with the avocado. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
so,
Really
so
excited.
colorful.
And this, you know, this thing is so easy to make at home. This is one where you can just wow your guests with the colors and the textures that you're producing, you know.
It's so pretty, honestly.
So when you put it all together, it can be kind of a little wow factor
Little
for your
showstopper.
for your cocktail
I
party.
can't put into words how glad I am that you're cutting this and not Taylor.
I did tell you during the break that my cutting skills were abysmal. So.
Want to make sure Taylor has all her fingers after this segment for sure. So
We'll count them afterwards.
yes.
Oh my
So now we have our tuna.
Yep.
And next we're going to cut our avocado.
Okay.
Cutting an avocado, so
I've heard that there's several tricks to this.
there are. I'll just do it the way I always do it.
Okay.
Be careful. You
Okay.
know, when handling sharp objects, always be
Number one
careful.
priority.
So I just make a slit at the top of the avocado, then I follow it around.
the same way,
Because there's
okay.
a seed in the center, right?
Yeah.
So then you twist your avocado and split it apart.
Okay.
Then to
Just like
take
that?
out, I just use the heel of my knife to take out the seed, right?
All right.
And so
Taking
my
notes
seed
over
is
here.
gone. So now I'm going to make little squares inside my avocado.
Okay.
So I'm just going to
Kind of like to replicate the tuna.
kind of like the tuna, exactly. So we'll come back and we'll cut it across like this. And we'll do our other one.
And this dish that you're preparing, that's a regular appetizer for you guys.
It
over at
is,
Bon
it is.
Temps.
It's on our menu. Quite popular, actually.
I can see why. Because it already looks, Michael's salivating over here.
I know, I'm about to just
already.
eat this avocado. raw.
So I'm going to take my spoon, I'm going to scoop out my avocado, get
Wow,
all my
that
little
came out
chunks.
so
See how
well.
it comes out like little cubes?
Yeah.
So that'll make your
Taylor, we could never do
your
this.
No. It makes it look so effortless.
I wanna
Like
come
he's
out looking like a
talking with a
smoothie.
sharp object, cutting the tuna. Oh my goodness.
So now we have our avocado,
It looks great.
every little bit of it. And next we're going to make our ponzu. So our
Okay.
ponzu sauce basically is just a combination. It's a really quick thing you can put together. Just takes a couple minutes. First we're going to put our soy sauce in.
Okay.
That's kind of our base of it.
Just smells good.
I love
Next
the
we're
smell
going
of
to
soy
put,
sauce.
yes, it's so delicious. I use it to actually marinate my steaks sometimes. A little
Ooh.
Worcestershire and a little
Really?
soy. It's a
Taking
really
notes.
nice combination.
Sean's giving us all the tips right now. And we have
right,
about we
that's
have a little
right.
less than 30 seconds, but we're gonna keep on building this. Michael, you are tracking the tropics though, coming
Yes,
up
I
after.
will be.
Welcome back. We are hanging out with Sean Little, executive chef over at Bon Temps Grill. We gotta finish the sauce.
Yes, let's finish the sauce. So we have our soy sauce in here. We have our lime juice in here. Now we're going to put our fresh squeezed orange juice.
So why orange juice? That
orange
feels really
juice will,
strange.
it kind of tempers the lime and the soy. It adds a little sweetness
Okay.
to it, you know. And then we're going to kind of counterbalance that with a little bit of red pepper flake.
I love
so
that
we
red
have
pepper flake.
our sour kind of from our lime juice, our savory from our soy, our sweet, and now our heat, right? So we'll put a little red pepper flake in there.
Ooh. It smells so good. And it's all just in the bowl right now.
Yep,
It's not even
that's
in our
it.
mouths yet.
That's it. Just give
And
it a
that's
little
all it
stir.
is.
That's all it is. That's all
Apparently
it is.
Taylor says that I was drooling at the end of my main weather, just waiting to
Thinking
come
about
back
this
over here.
tuna for a while.
Almost lunchtime. So on our tuna, I'm going to put a little bit of oil.
Okay.
Just any kind of old cooking oil will work.
Is that to
you're
make
pouring that
everything
over the
stick
tuna?
together?
Yeah, to make everything kind of glisten and to stick together. A little salt and pepper to give a little bit of flavor. I'll just kind of toss that a little bit.
Oh man.
And then on our avocado, I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice. And that's going to keep it from turning color on me because avocados will
they turn
oxidize
brown very
with, yeah,
quickly.
they'll turn
Yeah.
brown if you don't have some kind of acid on them to prevent that from happening.
love
So
it.
I'll toss my avocado and a little lime juice. And now it's time for the build.
Oh my, this is
So
Michael's favorite
we're going to
part.
take this with our ring mold in the center. We're going to pack our avocado in.
So you're being very careful not to turn that to mush, too.
Right. I don't want to make guacamole, right? I actually want to have some texture and some.
We want the chunks.
We want the chunks. That's right.
Taylor, if me and you tried to do this, that
It
would
would
look
be
like yogurt
guacamole.
by the end of it.
It would be so smooth.
Yeah, it would be.
So I'm just going to press it down a little bit into my ring mold.
Okay.
Right. And next, I'm going to take my tuna. Switch my gloves.
And you're just gonna layer that right on top with the tuna,
I
right?
am actually, yeah. I'm actually just going to take this tuna. I'm going to layer it right
that's
in here.
It already looks
Kind of
pretty.
pack it down into my ring mold, right? Mm-hmm. I have a nice little level of tuna.
Now you don't want it to get over the ring mold, correct?
Right. Because you want that cylindrical kind of look, you know. You'll see in restaurants they'll have a Napoleon, they'll call it, right? This is how you make a Napoleon.
Okay.
So you'll have layers
Yeah.
of different things in your ring mold, you know.
And we have
you
less
can-
than a minute, but what else is that
This
done?
is it. Here we go. This is the big
The
reveal.
moment.
So we take our ring mold
Oh,
off.
that looks gorgeous.
Wow,
We
it's
put a
staying
little
there.
bit of our sauce.
This is so, I love the colors in this
man.
dish.
We're going to take a little bit of fried shallots or fried onions, so our garnish, and a little bit of microgreens. This is bull's blood microgreens.
Oh my gosh, that's such a
No
pretty.
way.
Nice little elegant kind of appetizer that you can, and we serve it with our house-made chips. So.
I love that.
Wow.
We're gonna try this, Michael. Sorry, you have to wait a little bit longer.
Taylor, come on.
The wait never ends, huh?
I'm getting upset. Monday. Monday looks a little bit cooler than the rest of the days.
Well, if you also need something cool to cleanse that palate, head over to Bon Temps and try this dish. What are your hours?
We are open every day from 11 to 10 o'clock at night, and on Saturdays and Sundays we open at 10:30 for brunch.
Perfect. Michael, you ready?
Do we
You've been,
Yeah,
yes,
let's
we get to
dig in.
dig
You get
in.
a
I'm
chip.
gonna grab a chip.
Dig right into
Sorry,
that.
I'm reaching over you, Sean.
Oh, you're fine. Please enjoy.
Oh my gosh.
One of the nice things about this is
This would
if
be
you
so
get a
much
larger
easier.
ring mold, you can always make a bigger one if you have like a lot of people at your party or whatever. Or you
Perfect.
can do individual ones like this, you know. So, let's see all the
This is
flavors work
delicious.
together.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, y'all.